keep in mind.
Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Patel.
I am for the teachers in the state of Jharkhand.
Acha,
We have-
just 1 minute.
Sorry.
What is the cause title of your petition?
Cause title is, my lord, Akhil Jharkhand Prathmik Shiksha Sangh.
Akhil?
Akhil Jharkhand Prathmik Shiksha Sangh. It is
Akhil
301.2.
ये दो नंबर में है.
Point 2. We are teachers, my lord.
अच्छा, अखिल झारखंड प्राथमिक शिक्षक संघ झारखंड.
Correct.
You have raised 7 points.
Correct.
Oversight of NCT notification which exempted pre-2010 appointees from writing.
I am
test.
starting from.
First, court misconstrued RTE Act 17. Intent was never to retrospectively impose TET on teachers appointed prior to 10. Executive clarification dated 3rd August 17 to the effect that teachers appointed prior to 2010 need not acquire this qualification. Rule 9 of RTE amendment rules violated. Our interpretation has violated rules very well.
I am not
Pre-2010, this is what we have culled out from your petition.
Correct.
Treating pre-2010 appointees with post-2010 appointees amounts to hostile discrimination, violation of 14. 6, appointees fulfill the eligibility conditions when they were appointed under the relevant state rules. This is the common submission. And new promotion rules 2025 of the state has granted exemption. So state law will override a central law.
So, my lord, I am not going to argue all that.
So which one
Okay.
will you argue? Tell us out of these 7.
My lord, I am, the point I am essentially placing before your lordships is that your lordship's judgment now, as my learned friend Jaideep just said, your lordships are virtually imposing a new condition of eligibility by a judicial interpretation, which if possibly the executive had done by a service rule, may have been liable to being struck down by your lordships. And realizing this, my lord, one line of the 2010 notification has been probably overlooked or missed. Please see page 42. We are people who were recruited from 91 to...
You are referring to which regulation?
Yes, please see page 4. I am
No,
referring...
no, we are not looking into every petition because
31st,
there are more
31st,
than 100 petitions. It's absolutely
30
impossible to have 100 petitions.
31st March 2010 notification prescribing the qualification.
1st March 2010. It's
No.
not in this compilation. Do you have a copy?
In your lordship's judgment, I only have a soft copy. In the judgment at page 40,
Page-
41, it is reproduced.
Page 41.
41.
Page 40. Just
Para
give the paragraph number.
Para 62.
Para 60.
The reference comes from para 61. This is under that heading where acts and notifications where your lordship have done. Now, please see para 61. Your lordships have said central government notification dated 31st March 10 appointed NCTE as the academic authority. Then thereafter, the 23rd August 2010 laid down minimum qualification. This is what I am reading. Please have the next page, para 4. Teachers appointed before the date of this notification. The following categories of teachers appointed for classes 1 to 7 prior to the date of this notification, we are that class, need not acquire the minimum qualification specified in para 1 above, and C, a teacher appointed before 3rd September 2001 in accordance with the prevalent recruitment rules.
Right.
Now, my lord, this recognizes a very established principle of service jurisprudence which says that your conditions for eligibility for appointment, your lordships have subsequently said promotion will be included in appointment. I have no quarrel with that. Perhaps I may not be able to get promoted till I acquire the TET qualification. But the question is, would my original appointment be also under jeopardy on account of a qualification which is laid almost a decade after or 2 decades after I have come in? And according to me, my lord, the central government has saved us under para 4 subclause C. And once
Some notification which is prior to the statutory amendment. Statutory amendment has not been challenged.
Well,
That is
I-
of 2017.
that is the
Para-
fresh notification.
Look at para 69 of the judgment.
Correct.
The executive has written a letter.
Correct.
Just turn to para 69
Yes.
of the order. Please read it.
I'm reading it.
Yes.
On 3rd August 2017, the Additional Secretary, Ministry of Human Resource Development, Department of School Education and Literacy, issued a letter to the state secretaries reminding them that the last date to acquire minimum qualification is 1st April 2019, and no teacher who did not possess the qualifications under the RTE Act would be permitted to continue.
Then-
So, my lord, this would have to be
In fact,
read.
My brother has been more than benevolent.
This
Lord,
which
I-
has been informed as far back as on 17.
I do understand.
Therefore, the executive stand was also this before us,
The-
that this qualification is mandatory. It had to be acquired within 2 years of 2017. My brother has said not required for people
I do
retiring
realize, my lord, I was,
within 5 years. Then even till 5 years, you put it in the
my,
next 2 years.
my submission is,
Extension of time.
my submission is that if we are exempted under the basic notification, all subsequent
this is
statutory
now
regime
replaced-
will not come.
But
That notification has to yield to the law,
You're not looking at this statutory amendment of the Act.
statutory amendment.
My lord, then
Your
that will
readings of
relate back to
notification-
this act itself. It will not cover a
Statutory
person.
amendment, if it had not had those words, 3rd March or 31st March 2015, we could have interpreted it otherwise. We have put these review petitions only to get assistance from you. How do we interpret
My lord,
the
my-
second
my-
proviso in a manner different from the
my
one
reading is,
in which we have
my
interpreted?
reading is that if a person is already excluded from this whole new statutory framework, then any subsequent amendment or proviso will not bring him in, my lord. That's
Very-
all that I'm trying.
Right.
That's the next in seniority,
I go in.
Mr. Giri.
Yes,
Very grateful, my lord.
301.8.
What is the name of your client?
Meghraj Singh and others.
Devrat Singh. Madam, देखो तो.
My lord, the cost title starts from page 111.
Just one.
What you say is.
Devrat Meghraj Singh.
Yes, my lord.
Meghraj Singh.
My lord, altogether 232 petitioners.
Now, before you do anything.
Deprivation of livelihood, retrospective application is irrational. Education is a state subject. State laws predate RTE. Education is a concurrent subject, the state subject. Of notification dated 23rd August 2010 exempted teachers appointed prior to the notification. Proviso to 23(2) provides for acquiring minimum qualifications within 4 years. For teachers appointed prior to coming into force, that was not a minimum qualification. These are the grounds that
These are the grounds. My lord, they have been argued in one way or the other.
it has
Right.
been argued.
And therefore, my lord, why should I
Yes.
why should I take up your lordship's time on that?
Right.
But please come to the section.
Yes.
Because
please.
this is where your lordship seeks some,
Please, we want
Some
assistance on 23
yes.
to second proviso.
My lord, this is something, my lord, which I am advancing before your lordships. Because this is a manner in which if it is read in this manner, probably many of us come out of the net as such. Please come to section 23 once more.
Yes, we are on 23.
My lord, this was there right from the beginning. That is from 1/4/2010 onwards. Any person possessing such minimum qualifications as laid down by an academic authority. Academic authority, my lord, is also subsequently defined
As NCT.
as NCT. Authorized by the central government by notification shall be eligible for appointment of a teacher as a teacher. My lord, subsection 2 may not strictly apply, but for the sake of completion, let me just read it. Where a state does not have the adequate institutions offering courses or training in education or teachers possessing minimum qualifications as laid down under subsection 1 are not available in sufficient numbers, the central government may, if it deems necessary by notification, relax the minimum qualifications required for appointment as a teacher for such period not exceeding 5 years, as may be specified in the notification. My lord, the second proviso was not there. Probably addition of this or bringing in a qualification, my lord, post prescription of the qualification as per a notification dated 23/10/2010 might have been ultra wise. But your lordships are right. There is a substantive plenary amendment. Provided that a teacher who at the commencement of this act does not possess minimum qualifications as laid down under subsection 1 shall acquire such minimum qualifications within a period of 5 years. Suppose we stop with that. Then also, my lord, all those persons, these 232 persons, like several others, they were all appointed prior to 23/10/2010. They were appointed prior to 1/4/2010. There were many of them are appointed in 2001 and up to 2009. Therefore, my lord, the first proviso also does not hit them in that way.
No, it hit them. they did not realize it. Because they were teachers, it says provided that a teacher,
Yes.
not a person. Person is referred to in 23(1).
Yes.
First proviso does not refer to person.
Yes.
It says provided that a teacher
Yes, my lord.
who at the commencement of this act, that means 1st of April 2010,
Yes.
your client is a teacher
Yes.
and does not possess the minimum qualification under 23(1)
Yes.
shall acquire such qualification within a period of 5 years.
That's right.
So you are a teacher in position on 1st April 10. You are given 5 years time to qualify.
My lord, the minimum qualifications laid down in the subsection 1 is by means of a notification.
Right. So
Insofar as the first proviso
that
is,
comes on 23rd August 2010,
that's right.
right? So 5 years cannot be counted from 1st of April. 5 years will obviously have to be counted from the date of the notification.
Correct, my lord. No,
So you are a teacher.
no, my submission is this, my lord. My lord, first proviso therefore says, possesses minimum, sorry,
For me, for everybody has minimum qualification, the minimum qualification prescribed is at times.
first proviso therefore says, who at the commencement of this act does not possess minimum, sorry, as laid down under subsection 1. Now, who lays down under subsection 1? As per a notification. The notification under subsection 1, which has actually continued to remain from 2010 till date, is a notification dated 23/8/2010. My lord, what your lordships have seen, the,
If I'm exempted then it will be. And this now would be solid degree. And this for people who are not exempted.
That also covers.
yes, no, my lord,
You're saying that
my lord, the 23/8/2010 notification will have to be read into subsection 1. Because subsection 1 contemplates that there has to be a prescription in terms of a notification. If you read the notification dated 23/8/2010 into subsection 1, section 23(1), then proviso, first proviso would also draw sustenance from that.
First proviso may draw sustenance, but the problem is the first proviso uses the expression commencement of this act.
Yes.
Commencement of this act is 1st April 2010,
Yes.
not 1st August 2010.
No.
So therefore, the qualification which is prescribed on 1st April will have to be met by the first proviso. The second proviso is talking about the cutoff date as 31st March 2015.
Can I come
By
to?
that time, this
I'll come to the-
NET qualification has come in.
I'll
NET
come to the.
qualification has come in.
I'll come to the second proviso in a moment, my lord, because I made this submission and my lords felt, I am also hit by subsection, the first proviso.
Both 1, 2.
That's right. Therefore, insofar as 1 is concerned, please read the 23/8/2010 notification into subsection 1 and please have a look at the notification. It's not a question of exemption. Prescription comes under the 23/8/2010.
Secondly, the second proviso is a complete knockout punch.
No, Lord, I'll come to that.
No, you don't forget the background. You're on the background.
Lord, I'll come out. I'll come to I'll come to the second proviso in a
Come to
moment.
the second proviso, right?
I'm anyway tottering on the ropes. Therefore, my lord, let me come to the second proviso. in a-
There are other council.
Other
meetings.
I'll just take a minute.
Yeah,
I'll just
otherwise
take a
I'll
minute.
hear you, but just
I understand, my lord. I'll just take a minute. The notification dated 23/8/2000. This is my submission.
yes.
Notification dated 23/8/2010 will have to be read into subsection 1. It has to be read into the proviso also. When your lordships read the notification, your lordships will have to, because the prescription contained for minimum qualification in the 23/8/2010, this is where TTE comes in, comes about under the 23/8/2010. There is no plenary statute prescription for TTE, nowhere. And then when your lordships come to clause 4, training to be undergone, clause 3, then clause 4, this is also a prescription, not an exemption.
Very good.
The following categories of teachers appointed for classes 1 to 8 prior to the date of this notification need not acquire the minimum qualification specified in para 1 above. And then, my lord, the prescription comes about. My lord, is it to be construed as an exemption? Because where does 23.1 says exemption? 23.1 says prescription. And prescription would include whatever is mentioned in clause 4. If the prescription contained in clause 4 is
Was NCT conferred any power to grant exemption?
Lord, if it is not, it
How
makes,
could NCT grant exemption? Being a delegated authority,
no, my lord, if
it
it
could not have granted. It could not have granted.
and therefore, my lord,
So,
they said,
so the parliament in its wisdom thought that it is better to make it absolutely clear. Second proviso is inserted with effect from 2017, requiring every teacher in position on 31st March to possess this qualification.
please come to the second proviso then.
Please read it.
Yes, provided further that every teacher appointed, my lord, would it mean appointed in terms of the provisions of the act? Because the act does not have any retroactive operation. It cannot go beyond 1/4/2010
Or in position as.
or in position as on the 31st.
Position means not appointed under this act.
No,
Maybe prior to the
Maybe
act.
prior to
No,
the act.
my lord, as in or on,
Please,
my lord,
Mr. Giri, we are pointing out, look at it from the perspective of a child. He needs a good teacher, he needs good quality education. If the teachers are lacking in education, how will they be able to teach the next generation?
my lord, I-
We have looked at it from this perspective. That's what my
Lordships are-
brother,
and
we
our-
must tell you. when
lordships
we
are bound to,
No, we-
lordships are bound to look at the holistic picture.
Ah,
We may not be, but I understand, my lord, therefore, what your lordships are having in mind. But appointed means appointed in terms of the act. But can the words which come after that, in position on the 31st of March 2015, would it take in persons who were appointed prior to 1/4/2010?
We'll consider.
construe it.
We'll
Who does
consider
not
this.
possess, yes, my lord, just one moment, my lord. Who does not possess minimum qualifications as laid down under subsection 1. And therefore, my lord, please read the notification again as part of subsection 1. If your lordships are pleased to read it that way, then the qualification that we possessed, which is treated as qualification in terms of the clause 4 of the notification dated 23/8/2010, will have to be treated as sufficient for the purpose of proviso 1 and proviso 2.
Very good. Thank you.
My lord, this is what we wanted to say.
Yes,
My lord,
Mr. Jha. We believe you are next in seniority.
Sir, Mr.
Lord,
Khurshid,
there is,
Acha, Mr. Khurshid, you came just now. They have been waiting for some time.
yes, yes.
but then
Lord, can I,
I'm allowed.
30 seconds, my lord.
second one.
Oh, he has been sitting right from the beginning. Sorry, very sorry. We didn't see you.
I
Very well. Otherwise.
I didn't
we
know,
would
Lord,
have-
otherwise I would have given way, my lord. I would have
Address us first. Nobody told us.
given way. I didn't know.
I was asking, I've asked my